second to do. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to S&E's Fishing. It's gonna be the third time fishing this year, but this is gonna be the first video. First day I went fishing, didn't do so good. I hooked into 6 right at the end, and this is a lesson. Don't listen to what people say to a point, because it was rough for everyone that day that was out there that I talked to. Dude's like, I used the streamer. Nothing. He showed me the streamer. Well, streamer was what was working that day. It was a natural streamer. So after I knew that, it's right there, and I just bought this. Bought me two new streamer. I'm gonna get into streamer fishing this year more. It was right at the end. I was Euro nymphing and had my dry fly. I didn't even have my streamer rod. But the next day went out there, but I only had one of these streamers because, you know, I'm not fishing streams a lot. And unfortunately, there was a nick in the line and it snapped off. But this is the streamer from Rid's Fries that I was using. It's a natural streamer. So we're going to pop that on. And as you can see, I bought a few of them because, like I said, I learned a lesson. Make sure you have more than one, as you can see, two of things that work. I don't know if those work, but I know these down here does. So after that, I guess you can call it defeat of only catching 2 trout. One off of that, one off of a different setup of streamer. I didn't do so good. So now that I'm properly prepared, I'm gonna put one on. Just gonna use one. And if you only have a dry fly, you can do streamers. This is light enough where you can put one on and do it. Not as good as a streamer rod, but it will get the job done if needed. Or you can put a smaller one like a jig. So always keep a few things, you know, your dry flies, some nymphs, and a little bit of streamers in there, because all jig streamers for that if you only have one rod. This rod can do all of them. And if you're jig streaming, you can either do it, you know, it's like jigging it, or you could put a bobber on it. I'm going to explain that on a different video of all the setups you can use. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and get out here. And since I caught 2 fish that day, I am going to put them on this one, and then I'm gonna put it on I want to edit that piece out. I'm gonna put it on this one right now. But this idea ain't gonna work. Got one good hit off this, and that was it. Doesn't help that it's freaking like 8 feet deep down there. You get down in there, it gets deep. Got one. And this one's pegged. We finally got one to bite. Oh, screw that. Pay attention to this. He's coming toward me. Alrighty. So I was right. It's just trying to get down in there in the deep spot. I had to try to get it deep as I could. There we go. First fish of the year, y'all. Right there. Rainbow. I got lucky. I got a skin shot. Actually, I'm not going to use my gloves. I don't want the hook getting in it. Not a bad fish of the year. Nice little decent stocked rainbow. I think it's stocked. Yeah, definitely stocked. It's got good fins. But you could tell it's stock, even though the it gotta be stock. He has all his fins still. I do believe it's stocked, but I think they stocked it when it was younger. That's a good fish. Good job. Alright, on to the next one. Are you serious? Oh, got one. Finally. Finally got a trout to bite. Oh, you open your mouth. There you go. I didn't tear that up. Alright, we finally got a second one of the year. Now that is a stock, see? For sure that's a stock. Finally. Holy cow. Well, welcome back. Those are the two fish I caught that day. Now we're gonna get out here and see if we can catch more. It is 22 degrees, so it is cold out here today. So hopefully we can get on some fish today. And just overall have a great time. I see y'all out there. The goal this year is to try to fish new places. Like I'm going to go to North Carolina. Y'all already seen me caught reds and sea trout in Florida, but we're gonna go back to Florida, do more fishing like that. As you can see, it's cold out here. It's, like I said, 22 degrees. But these gloves kind of help out with that, and I can still function. I just can't tie nothing. I have to take them off to tie. But now it keeps my fingers and stuff warm. But like I was saying, I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers this year. Which I'm at 70. It keeps going up and down. I lose people, gain people. You know how it is. But so I'm like 30 subscribers away from hitting 100. If I can get over 100, I will be really happy. So it don't cost y'all anything to subscribe and put a like to a video. So please help support this channel by subscribing, putting a like. And if you have any questions or things y'all want to see me do, or ways I do things, please put it in the comments. I want to, do this more often. I do have a full-time job, so I do this only on my days off. I tried to put out a video once a week, but like I said, I went fishing and didn't catch much. Don't point making a video off of that when I figured out what they was eating too late. But I try my best to put out a video each week. I've been customizing my truck, so y'all see me put a video of putting a rack on and rails, rooftop tent. I got fly rod holder and another just a clamp down rod holder for regular rods, just so I can start traveling and show y'all how to fish new places and how I go about fishing new places. So if those things interest you, and I'm not no pro fisherman, I'm an average fisherman who I think it's best for showing y'all things because y'all can do it. Y'all can go out there, you can see how I'm doing it and literally do the same thing, or at least see and I explain how to read a river, lake, or something like that. So how I go by, this is where I start, and if this ain't working, and how I make that point in switching. Which I have a bad habit, you know, when you have your favorite lures or things that you like to do and you want to try to fish that way, that doesn't mean the fish want it that way. So you got to get out of that habit of doing what you want and figuring out what the fish want to catch more fish. But anyways, with the further ado, let's head to the fishing spot. Alright, so I decided not to get in a riser. I decided to get something that would get that kind of get their attention. I got legs on this one, so it could be like a little fish in the water or something, a little bug going through the water. So we're gonna go with it. It's great. Come on. Let me get rid of this line. You know what? I'm gonna give it half of that line. Give me a minute, y'all. Have to do some work here. I see where he went. Alright, let me give it some oomph. There's two or three of them right there. They're going right past right now. I'm going to let this go a little bit more. See if I can get one down there in the current. They like to sit right there. See if I can get one right here, since I know they're hitting. Got him. That was a horrible setup, but he ain't out of here. He's mine. Alright. So I caught it. I see him, he's fighting like heck to get out of this. Good fight, buddy. I'll give you that, but you're not big enough to do anything with this. It's shiny though. Beautiful looking thing. Nice rainbow. Yeah, look at that. It'll be a stocked rainbow, but which one did you hit anyways? Enlighten me. That doesn't surprise me. Hit the rubber legs. My bad. I'll show you here in a second. Let me get it out of his mouth. So come out with these. Yep. Alright. Let me let him go, and I'll show y'all. Where's my... Okay. So it broke off, but it's still in here. Oh, don't move. I'm gonna take this off. My other line broke. But broke inside. Ooh. I don't know how that broke, but thank you. Oh, it didn't break. It just got off the loop. Alright. We're gonna let him go. And there he's off. Alright. I got some things to fix here. Did just slip off. It didn't break it. But always watch out for that. Because I'm using barbless. Both of mine's barbless. Sometimes these can slide down, so make sure they're tight on there. Alright. I'm too glad I didn't lose it. And he did get the rubber legs. So. But since he's a stock trout, that doesn't surprise me. Honestly. Stock trout usually go for those more often than other ones. Alright. It's always the opposite of what I want to do every time. I want to see our streamers. It ain't a streamer day. They want nymphs. Well, I want to tell you the difference between Euro nymphing and dry fly, using a dry fly as nymphs. It's streamer day. I swear. I got better luck. It's always the opposite of what I want it to do. Because I want to tell you certain things. It makes me want to go back up there, switch out my streamer rod, and grab the other rod so I can start showing y'all. But we're already way out here on the water. Oh well, it is what it is. So I'm gonna explain some things real quick. One, so this gets super deep right here in this middle piece. Like I'm talking about like really deep. Even when the water is calmed down and it's back to normal, that spot is deep. So when it's calm like this, usually the fish stay right behind this rock. As you can see, there's a sand point, then up, and they stay behind this rock and that rock. They follow these bubbles right here, and they feed. Some will stay in this current right here, where I got it at right now, and they'll feed as it drops in. So you got a few little spots here that trout like to stay. And don't think they don't stay right in that area where I saw them jump at, right at the end of those ripples. They'll feed in, it gets deep, and some will sit right there on the end when it comes back up and goes back to shallow water. Some like to sit right there. So you got a lot of picking to do when it comes to this area, this spot. But because of how big this spot really is, it holds a lot of fish in it. I don't want to bring my streamer back out since I'm right here. I don't fit that pocket on the other side. There's a rock over there that trout you stay at. You stay up underneath that rock. It's kind of funny. So much ice though. Let's see here. Why did I do it like that? I should have known I didn't have enough to do it. There we go. Usually you don't want to correct oval near a fish, but we already cast at those fish so many times, I ain't even worried about it. See if we get one right here though. We caught the other one. We caught him right at the end of that rock. Oh no. I thought for a second, but it was the shadow. Nope, it ain't a shadow. Why is it going faster than I can move? Whew. I'd find hell to catch up with him. You gotta be careful when it comes to these because the bobblers. But that was hell to catch up. That sucker can move. I give him that. Trying to clean up some of this before I bring him in. It's not that big. That's good. All right, let's bring him in. All right, you done, buddy? You all up? Yep, now you're done. Oh, he got the bottom one, so they'll eat both of them. One picked the top and down. I think it's already off of him. Is it already out your mouth? Yep, it's already out his mouth. I'll show you that one. I already showed you it, but I'll show you again once I let him go. Come on. I need you out. And that's why I flip the net most of the time. And there he goes. Because they get stuck in the net. Oh, so a lot of them sitting in that pocket. Might step down over there and fish that pocket more, since that's where the action is going at. Oh yeah, what I caught him off of. I don't know if I could pick that up, but that's what I caught him off of. All right, to get this thing to go exactly where I want it to, and that's it's not gonna help if it's frozen on my line. Let go. About to have to break some ice off of this thing. Look, the ice is staying on there. I gotta melt that ice. Got him. I want to melt the ice. That ain't happening. Not when I'm catching fish. You feel good. Might be my better one today. Oh man, the ice was so bad on there. Oh. Come here, you. And yep, you're bigger. Dang it. Shut up. I need that much. Oh, you was in. Come on, flatten the net down. Thank you. Yeah, you definitely my better one of the day. Which one did you bite? The bottom one. Still got it. You're a layover. They must put you in while you was young, cause you still got all your stuff, buddy. You good? Thank you. I appreciate you biting. Got him. An effort pays off, y'all. Things are frozen. Holy cow. See, kept on casting it. Now I did change lures, so I will show you which one I caught him with. Alright, bring him in. I like I got him with the egg pattern. Was definitely the egg pattern. Alrighty. There we go. We are at 4. He wasn't as big as I thought he was going to be. That was still fun. And show you what I caught him with. Here you go. It's like a rainbow looking spine with like a little egg head on it. That's what he wanted. Oh, heck yeah. Well, even though I could see, apparently the camera did not pick up light that good. That's GoPro for you. But it's at the end of the day. I'd say it was a successful day. They wanted light colors, and they did not want a streamer, which doesn't surprise me. It's a little too cold for that. Even though 2 weeks ago it was like 35 degrees, 10 degrees difference, but that 35 degrees, and that's all they wanted was streamers. But I'm going to do a series of techniques in one of my videos once I get enough content of different types of fishing, and show y'all how they're successful, when it's time to use them, and how to tell when to use them. Also, I'm going to do a video on Euro nymphing / dry fly rod with the indicator, and you'll see the difference between, can you catch them with both of them? Is one better than the other? Each one does have weaknesses and strengths, and I'll explain all that. But with that, I hope y'all enjoyed the video of the 2 different days I went out, and please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.